Hello, welcome to One of a Kind Reviews. I'm Dale.
And I am Paul.
And today we'll be reviewing Hell in a Cell 2015.
Alright, so to kick off the pay-per-view with the pre-show, we had a six-man tag rematch from Raw. Woo! It was Cesaro, Neville, and Ziggler taking on Sheamus, King Barrett, and Rusev.
Alright, I'm just going to mention now that this is one of the matches that I have not seen, because, I don't know, I just didn't watch the pre-show for some reason. And if it's anything like the match they had on Raw, then it was
Yeah, well, to be honest, you didn't really miss much. It was basically a carbon copy of the match from Raw until the comeback for the baby faces, and then it turned into the Cesaro show.
So I heard.
Yeah.
So I heard.
So, yeah, that match essentially was just booked to make Cesaro look strong.
Which can never be a bad thing.
Oh well, he only gets pushed on the pre-show, so...
Better than not being pushed at all.
Yeah, I gave that a Scotty 2 Hottie out of 5. That's all it really deserved, to be honest.
Yep, sounds about right.
Yep.
Alright, now kicking off the main show of the pay-per-view, we had the John Cena United States Open Challenge.
So I think everyone kind of crapped their pants when Zeb Coulter came out.
Yep, we thought we were getting another Jack Swagger push.
Yeah, like everyone kind of thought, oh shit, they're going to push Swagger again. Thank God that didn't happen, guys.
Yep,
thank God. It turned out to be the weirdest pairing of people in the world. So apparently Zeb Coulter now endorses Alberto Del Rio.
Oh my gosh. Hit the off switch.
Reason.
And apparently they want to unite Mexico and America. They're
Mex-America.
They're Mex-Americans. So
that's really strange. Yeah, onto the match itself.
Which was also very strange.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting it to go a lot longer than it did.
It was a 10-minute match.
Yeah, 10-minute Cena match, and Cena lost clean in 10 minutes.
To a fucking super kick.
That I was fine with.
Yeah, but like, okay, if you've had someone in WWE and you've established that something is a signature move, something is a finishing move,
Yeah.
you don't let them go over Cena clean with a signature move.
Yeah, but he did win the world title with that.
Yeah.
Think about it like that. That's how I see it, anyway. He's won plenty of matches with it.
Alright, well, the point was that it was against John Cena and it was a very sudden finish.
Yeah, it was very sudden.
No one saw that one coming. Like, I mean, we all knew that Cena was going to drop the title. Thank God he did.
Yep, and thankfully it was to someone who was actually worthy of holding the title.
Yeah, so I take back what I said last time. You're not a cunt. You're not a cunt.
No, you're not Cena. Good stuff.
Not in this instance. Yeah, so Alberto Del Rio, new United States champion.
Yep, well, very good match in my opinion. I think I'll give it a 4 horsemen out of 5. Very short, but I don't know, just very good surprises.
Yeah, I'll give it a 3.5 MB for the match, but for the pure shock value, like, that's easily like a 4.5 out of 5.
No doubt.
Just because who the fuck thought Del Rio was coming in?
Especially after Zeb Coulter came out. Like, this is the last person you'd expect.
Yeah, and I loved, there was a meme on Facebook, it was like, no, it was a Kayfabe News thing. I've got to give them credit where credit's due, because Kayfabe News is fucking awesome, guys.
Yep, check them out.
So they said Mexican wrestler is walked to the ring by white man riding lawnmower. So it's like racial stereotypes flipped.
Oh.
It completely made my day.
Yeah,
So,
that's brilliant.
yeah, so interesting to see where that'll go, but yeah, it was a good match.
Yep, very good match. Del Rio could still work very well. Alright, and moving on to the first Hell in a Cell match of the night, it was Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns.
Yes. Surprisingly enough, the Wyatts were not a thing in this.
Yeah, which I don't understand. Like, I mean, you kind of got to expect the Wyatt, Hell in a Cell, keep the Wyatts out.
So the Wyatts are getting in?
Yeah, you'd think so anyway.
The Wyatts didn't even fucking show up.
No, they didn't even try.
I would think that Bray would be a little bit hurt by that.
Yeah.
Well, you'd think so.
Yeah, his friends, deserted him.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
What's going on? They didn't even have a match. What better things did they have to do?
Nothing.
Exactly. Anyway, maybe they got their beards trimmed or something.
I mean, that's always important.
It was grooming day. Anyway, so on to the match. It was a very, very good match. I think the storyline and the build-up kind of took away from this.
Oh yeah, definitely. No one expected this match to come out of that, the crappy storyline, the crappy build that they had for it.
No, and to be honest, like that storyline started off with a lot of heat.
Oh, definitely.
The whole trying to get to Roman through his daughter and stuff.
Yeah, that could have been a really big storyline if they had continued with that.
It had potential, but either way, this match was pretty freaking awesome. It was an absolute spot fest, but
yeah, I mean that's what makes it so awesome though.
It was a good spot fest.
And no one can complain.
It was a good spot fest, except the only thing that annoyed me in this match is that it seemed like they had a cameraman who was his first day on the job.
I did notice that.
Yeah, okay. There was the table spot where Roman speared Bray through the table. The cameraman was full while Bray was on while Bray and Roman were on the apron, sorry, and there was a table set up. The cameraman full just went table, Bray and Roman, and then the spot happened.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
We get it, guys. We know what's going to happen, but don't make it that obvious.
Yeah, you don't need to telegraph it like that.
But there was some very, very good spots in here, like the chair wedged into the side of the cage, the awesome. Kendo sticks.
I mean, I even like the powerbomb through a table. I mean, it's simple, it's been done before, but I don't know, it was just pulled off very well.
Yeah, it was. And there was also the little spot where Bray was just sitting on the chair, just whacking Roman with the kendo stick.
Found that
Love
quite
that
funny.
spot. And back to the directing the cameraman. He was literally directing the cameraman.
Yeah, he was.
The whole time. So, cameraman, pick your shit up.
Yep.
And well done, Roman, for kind of leading him through
Cameraman gets a dumb as fuck out of 5.
Yes, cameraman gets a dumb as fuck, not the match.
But
on to the match.
Yeah, match itself, I would probably give it 4.5 horsemen out of 5.
Yeah,
very, very enjoyable match.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4.5 horsemen out of 5 too. Seems like a fair rating.
Yep, definitely.
Alright, on to the tag team title match. We have the Dudley Boys once again challenging the New Day for the tag team titles.
Yep, for the 3rd time, is it now?
Night of Champions, MSG, Hell in a Cell, yeah.
Yep, for the 3rd.
Third time, and it wasn't third time lucky.
No, it wasn't 3rd time lucky.
But, yay, I got this one right.
You did indeed,
I did. This was the one match that we disagreed on.
I just assumed, Dudleys were due for a win. But I didn't know the Usos were coming back, so...
Yeah, that's going to be fucking awesome, by the way.
That should be pretty good. Usos New Day.
Fuck it, Usos New Day Dudleys.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking recreate TLC, guys. Do it. It's never going to live up to the old ones, but fuck it, try. There really wasn't a hell of a lot to say about this match. It was a fairly standard.
Yeah, I mean,
match.
to be honest, it was somewhat boring. I mean, there was the one good spot you had, with Kofi pulling off the Eddie Guerrero kind of thing.
Yeah, and I think that there's we'll just address the elephant in the room as to why the match was boring.
Yeah, Xavier Woods.
No Xavier Woods. Throw him up, man. Throw him up.
Yep.
So I mean, Big E and Kofi, they're a lot more entertaining than they used to be, but
it's very noticeable that Xavier Woods isn't there.
Xavier Woods is like the glue that keeps the New Day together.
Definitely.
He's like I hope he really breaks out of this group.
Oh, he will, without a doubt.
I really hope he
has
does.
to.
But but New Day fucking taught us a lesson how to book a fucking chicken shit heel finish here.
Oh yeah, no shit.
Yeah, just
good stuff.
Fucking trombone to the back of the head, and then Trouble in Paradise.
Perfect finish.
Well done. And
that botch by the Dudleys, with the backbreaker and the leg drop.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
It looked pretty horrific.
I'm not even sure what happened there.
I don't think they even know what happened there.
I don't think they want to know.
No, not really. And I gave this a 3 MB out of 5. It wasn't a great match, but the finish was perfect for what it was.
I gave it a Scotty 2 Hottie and a half out of 5.
Fair enough. Moving on.
Alright, moving on to the next match, we had the Divas Championship match. Nikki Bella taking on Charlotte.
Woo! Yep, that's essentially.
Yeah.
That's my feelings about the match, guys.
I mean, yeah, I don't even really know what to say about this match. I mean, besides for, maybe one or two spots, it was really boring.
Credit where credit's due. It was better than their match last month.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
But, I mean, they didn't really set the bar very high.
No.
So, it was a good match. Glad Charlotte went over. It wasn't a good match, actually. I shouldn't have said that.
No, you shouldn't have.
It was a decent match. It was a decent match. It was not the worst match on the card.
But not the best, far from it.
It was very far from it. It was like second worst, I reckon. Maybe behind the tag match.
Yeah, I mean, bar the Alabama Slam on the apron.
Yeah, that was awesome.
There wasn't really anything that impressed me in this match.
No, but back to that.
Holy shit!
Yeah, fucking well done, Nikki. Fucking taken. No, it was Charlotte.
Charlotte
It was
took it.
fuck Charlotte. Either way. And also, I think that she should completely boycott the rhinestones on the face thing.
Oh, definitely.
Because I think she actually got cut a little bit.
Yeah, it looked pretty bad.
just from rhinestones.
No, but I think she actually got hit in the nose pretty hard because she was bleeding from inside of the nose as well. I noticed.
Oh well. Well, there you go.
So she
takes an Alabama Slam on the apron and hurts her nose.
Nah, she got hurt before that.
I realise that. I'm just
Okay,
saying,
yeah.
out of that entire match, that was where you would think she would get hurt.
Yeah, definitely.
And she was fine.
Or that dangerous looking thing they did off the top rope, whatever you even
Yeah,
call
that weird backflip fucking reversal thing.
Yeah.
That was very botchy.
It was very botchy, but it kind of worked at the same time. It was really strange.
It worked, but oh god, Nikki almost died.
I know.
But kudos to Nikki for taking a bump like that, because that's not you at
No,
all.
definitely.
And that was that match. I gave it a 3 MB out of 5. That was probably a bit generous, to be honest.
Yeah, I gave it a Scotty 2 Hottie out of 5.
Reality. So moving on to the next match, we had Kevin Owens defending against Rybic. Was the Intercontinental Championship match.
Yep. There's really nothing much to say about this match.
Commentators suck.
Yeah, commentators suck. Fuck you, Michael Cole. Stop trying to bury people, you prick.
Yeah, A, stop trying to bury people. B, when there's a fucking heel and they do an eye poke or anything, dastardly heel stuff, fucking mention it.
Yeah, call that shit. That's what your job is.
That's how we won the title.
That's how he retained it this time as well.
Exactly. Fucking call the match.
Fucking idiots.
Stop worrying about whether Kevin Owens weighs a little bit more than 266 pounds.
Well, he said a lot more, but whatever.
Yeah, he's he's billed at 266, but he weighs a lot more than that.
Well, fuck you.
Just because you're fucking ripped, Michael. Sadly, that's true, guys.
Yeah,
he really is fucking ripped. That was a crappy match, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty shitty match. Didn't like it.
Scotty 2 Hottie out of 5.
I agree, Scotty 2 Hottie out of 5. Alright, moving on to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. It was Seth Rollins defending against Demon Kane.
Yes, Demon Kane.
And if Demon Kane loses, Corporate Kane loses his job. So, this match... yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to say about this match either. It was... I don't know, Kane's definitely starting to show his age a little bit.
I have no thoughts about this match.
Really?
There was really nothing at all.
Yeah, I mean, besides the powerbomb on the table.
Yeah, which was just awkward.
Yeah, it was just awkward because he kind of landed on the table and fell off.
Oh, we forgot to mention the powerbomb that Roman did. Oh, you did mention that, didn't
No,
you?
I did.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just occurred to me it was way better. And it was essentially the same thing.
Yeah, it was essentially the same thing.
It's a little bit sad when the World Champ can't pull something off better than Roman Reigns.
Yeah, well, I mean,
He was working with Kane.
exactly. So you can give him a bit of leeway for that one.
See, this is how much I cared about the match. I started talking about another fucking match.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't anything great. It just kind of came to like a sudden end. Just hit the pedigree, pinned him.
Yeah, and to be honest, I don't think anyone was entertained up until that point.
Yeah, no, not really. I mean, I like the powerbomb spot, but I mean, anyone taking a powerbomb or anything onto a table, I enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't even matter who's involved.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like when the Shield triple powerbomb Fandango off the stage all those months ago.
You were marking out, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty obvious to say Rollins won this one.
Yep.
I don't think that anyone ever thought he was not going to. So
Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to keep the title up till Mania, I think. So, yeah.
yeah, I hope they make a big deal out of him like losing the title, because I mean he hasn't exactly been on a winning streak or anything, but you know, he's had a lengthy reign,
He's had a lengthy and pretty decent reign.
especially if you count the fact that he's a heel.
And I mean,
Doesn't really matter whether he
if you
wins.
take into account the fact that he's technically retained the title over Brock Lesnar. He didn't win, but he retained the title.
He beat Sting clean.
He beat Sting.
Clean.
Yep. Beat
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose clean. Like,
Well,
yeah,
he
in the
didn't
ladder
beat
match.
Dean. He
In the
didn't-
ladder match, yeah.
Didn't really beat him clean.
It wasn't dirty either.
Well, no, but it was like a disputed finish. Either way, yep. So Rollins won that match. It was probably. I don't think it'd be too harsh to say that it was equal second worst match on the card.
Yeah, I'd say about that. Yeah.
I'd say it was equal with the Divas match, and that's really not good. It's really not good, guys. Like, the WWE title match was where everyone was like literally every other match I had more interest in.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Apart from the pre-show.
oh, yeah, but that's just a given.
Exactly.
But yeah, I would give that match probably about a 3 MB out of 5.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 3 MB out of 5 because that's what I gave the Divas match.
Fair enough.
And it was equal with the Divas match, as I said. So, that was that match, guys. WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
It was put as the toilet break.
Alright, moving on to the main event of the evening, and holy fuck, what a main event it was.
Holy crap, yeah, it was absolutely brilliant of a match. No one expected this out of Taker and Lesnar.
Yep, so the match was Hell in a Cell.
Yep.
Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker, the final battle.
Yep, and what a fucking battle it was.
Yeah, I mean, no one expected Taker to pull out half of the shit that he did here,
Yeah, no shit.
and to go half as hard as he did in this match.
Yeah, I mean, and you had like blood like 2 minutes into the match, and you know.
Yeah, I think that was unintentional.
Yeah, that was
The
unintentional.
first
but,
one was unintentional.
Yeah, the first bleeding incident was unintentional.
Yes, when Brock was thrown into the ring post, I think he legitimately just caught like a jagged bit on the post.
Oh well.
Or like a bolt or something.
Judging by the big gash in his head, then you're correct.
Yeah,
That's
it'd have to be like a bolt or something. I watched the spots a couple of times just because it fucking blew my mind that there was blood in this match.
Yeah, no shit.
And not a little bit of blood. There was a fair bit.
Yeah, and they really didn't do a whole like they tried to fix it, but the Brock wasn't wanting any of that.
Brock threw the doctor like halfway across the ring.
And I mean, who can blame him?
Yeah, well, fair enough. It's Hell in a Cell. No one's meant to be able to get in.
Yeah.
Here
no
comes
shit.
a doctor. Fuck that. Anyway, so okay, I think that we should probably address the fact that Taker fucking totally bladed in this, guys.
Definitely, without a doubt.
Like 100%. I watched that spot about 30 times just to be like, did he do it? Did he do it? And he fucking did it.
I only needed to watch it a second time to pretty much guarantee it in my mind that he did it.
Yeah, but like, you don't think that he did. You know, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, so was I, and then I watched it the second time. I was like, yeah, there's no way that he did not blade. Like,
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, like, fair enough. It's Brock Lesnar and Undertaker. What the fuck are they
yeah, I
going to
mean,
do?
they should be allowed to. For
What are they
those-
going to do?
For those special circumstances.
Are they going
yeah.
to fucking fire them?
Yeah, you're gonna fire Undertaker?
When he's got like 3 matches left in him?
Are
Maybe.
you gonna fine Brock Lesnar? See how that goes for you.
Yeah, he'll take out like 10% of his pay for one Raw
Yeah, no shit.
or something. Not going to do much for him.
No.
But, So onto some of the spots in this match. Some of the spots in this match were like fucking mental.
Yeah, like Lesnar ripping up the ring. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, like I mean, people should know what's under a ring anyway.
Yeah, I mean, most people should.
You'd think so. But yeah, bumping on just boards.
Yeah, fuck that.
Like holy crap, Lesnar, well done.
Good stuff.
Yeah, and holy crap, thank you for taking that so that Taker didn't have to.
Yeah, because I thought Taker was going to take some sort of F5 onto it, and I was so worried.
Yeah, I was worried just when he was taking F5s in general.
Oh, yeah.
Just any suplex, any F5, any fucking weapon. Like,
Yeah.
they did protected headshots in this.
I know, holy crap.
Like, fucking hell, I haven't seen any of those in, like, what, 4 or 5 years?
At
least.
least.
And even if there were protected headshots and stuff, they usually got, like, fucking reprimanded afterwards.
Yeah, like, happened to Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton a couple of years ago in Street Fight.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm, like, fucking lost for words on this. But, like, this is the reason why we are still wrestling fans.
Yeah, because these things happen.
Is because, like, we go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 subpar matches just to see one that was really, really good.
And I mean, we weren't even guaranteed that it was going to be really, really good.
We were just worried that Undertaker was going to die.
In fact, there are matches on here that we thought were going to be better.
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought Rollins Kane was going to be a lot better than it was.
Yeah, no shit.
I thought Del Rio Cena could have pulled out an absolute fucking classic match.
Yeah, if they had given him about 10 more minutes, I think that would have been killer.
I don't want to say too much about that because I love that John Cena had to kick off the pay-per-view. Because that's not what he wants at all.
Nope. Nope.
But yeah, so Lesnar Undertaker, I have fucking no idea what to say, really. It was fantastic. It was very brutal.
I think we both just have the same idea and give it a holy shit.
Yeah, that was definitely a holy shit out of 5. Like, comparing to their Hell in a Cell match in 2002, it wasn't even bad.
No, not at all.
It might have even been better.
I wouldn't say better, but it wasn't bad at all. It was definitely close.
Yeah, and like that was the catch-22 with doing this match, was because they had a match Hell in a Cell 2002, they had way more freedom back then.
Yeah, no shit. It was 13 years ago. They were younger. They could do more.
They could bleed.
Yeah, they had less rules to abide by.
Yeah, like they could just go hell for leather, and that is essentially what they did in 2015.
Yeah, which I'm really surprised about, but I'm also glad.
Yeah, really surprised, and I mean, the right person won. I can't pick a bad thing from the match.
No.
Like, I literally have nothing bad to say.
Me either.
And Taker showed up on the next night of Raw.
No shit.
So he's still alive. Even though he's a dead man, he's still alive. So that was more fantastic than the match.
Exactly.
He's not dead.
Which is always a good thing.
And then the end with the Wyatts was...
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, it sets up what I assume is going to be a Survivor Series match.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that they don't continue it on further and have Bray versus Undertaker again.
I highly doubt they will.
I think they might. I think it's happening.
I feel that they're just doing this because, Taker debuted 25 years ago in the Survivor Series match, so why not 25 years later put him in a Survivor Series match?
No, I understand that, but going past that, I think that Taker and Bray are getting back in the ring together, and that's not exciting
I just
in
don't
the
see
least.
it.
It's not exciting in the least. But, yeah, I can't say that it didn't work, because, I mean... I was genuinely angry at the Wyatts.
Yeah.
I love the Wyatts. I love the Wyatts, and I was genuinely just watching the pay-per-view, like, fucking leave him alone.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it.
It was like, don't touch him.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, but he just had a Hell in a Cell match, man.
No shit, but so did Bray Wyatt.
Fuck Bray Wyatt, he's a young man. But, yeah, and that capped off the pay-per-view. So that was it for that match and that segment.
Alright, and as for an overall rating, personally I think I'll give it a 3.5 MB out of 5. It wasn't a great pay-per-view, but it definitely wasn't a bad one either. It was slightly above average.
Yeah, I think I'll honestly give it a 4 Horsemen out of 5. If you take into account the return of Alberto Del Rio, which is like fucking huge news in just generally the world of wrestling. And then the Bray Roman match was way better than it had any right to be.
Yeah.
Because like no one gave a shit. And then the match started and people gave a shit. And New Day going over is, in my opinion, it was the right decision.
Yeah.
And I mean the finish was perfect for heels. And Lesnar Undertaker was like, holy fuck. That was fantastic.
Yeah, definitely, I agree.
So,
on most of those points.
Yeah, 4 Horsemen out of 5, and it was literally because of 3 matches. So, to the participants in those 3 matches, well
Good
done.
on you. Good on you.
Well done. And that was the whole fucking show. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment on what you thought of this video, this pay-per-view, I should say.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time for more one-of-a-kind reviews.
Have a nice day.
If you mess with me, you got no chance. No chance in hell, you got.
New Day?
Rocks.
Fucking geologists.